Hello, welcome to Tonglen for Climate Change. I just had an interview by someone who's doing a research project, a master's research project on sexual misconduct allegations. And so I wanted to do a Tonglen practice specifically around the dynamics of patriarchy. And so, of course, this is a very large topic, but it does interface with what's happening on the earth, with climate change, with ecosystem denigration, the species extinction period that we're in, the way that what would I say? That we've lost touch with respect for the natural world, for each other, the many dynamics around viewing things as property and as a source of profit and for extraction. So I'd like to lead a practice on this, and you're welcome to work with it in whatever way feels relevant for you today. And of course, you can do the practice again whenever you'd like, as many times as you'd like, working with different aspects around this as they arise. So we'll begin by finding your meditation posture and just taking a few breaths. Taking a moment to arrive here into wherever you're sitting. And being present with that natural rhythm of the inhale and the exhale of your breath. Letting go of whatever you're thinking about or whatever you've been doing. Allowing yourself to come into the present moment. Then you can touch into bodhicitta, this aspiration to practice, to awaken for the benefit of all beings. And now we'll begin with working with our own, what arises in our own experience. When we think of patriarchy, when we think of the dynamics of hierarchy, of extraction, of property, and bring to mind something, some way that this has impacted your own life, some way that it's manifested in your own life. Just bringing one circumstance to mind. And notice what arises in your heart, your body, your mind, your thoughts, your emotions. Taking a moment just to look, to witness the situation, to witness what arises in you, not believing it or disregarding it, just being curious, inquisitive, bringing awareness to the experience. And then when you're ready, we'll begin the Tonglen practice. And in Tonglen, we're not trying to change or fix the situation. We're working with our own habits, our own reactive patterns in our minds. We're working with the ways we close down, the ways we dream or attach. We're working with the ways that we get in our own way of the wisdom and skillfulness of our own heart, of our own awakened awareness. And so we're working with the patterns, the reactions, the blockages. And the way that we do this in Tonglen practice is that we breathe in and we welcome the suffering, the difficulty, the discomfort. We breathe it in, imagine it dissolving in our basic goodness, in our own awakened nature. And then on an exhale, when you're ready, you breathe out and you offer what's beneficial. You can offer your own wisdom, compassion, your own beneficial circumstances. You can also offer what's supportive to the situation, kindness, compassion, patience, speaking out. So again, tuning into the situation, noticing any discomfort and struggle here, first in your own experience. And when you're ready, breathing in that difficulty, being willing to touch it, to be present with it. If it's helpful, you can imagine breathing in thick smoke, a dark, sticky substance. And when you breathe out, you can imagine brilliant white light, moonbeams of light, if that's helpful. So you're breathing in the challenge, the difficulty, being willing to be present with it and imagine it being relieved, being freed. And then breathing out, offering what's beneficial, what's supportive, and imagine it being completely received by yourself. And a couple more breaths here, working with your own side from the experience. And now when you're ready, shift your attention to the other in this situation. It could be a person, a group of people. Imagine the ways they're suffering, they're struggling in this situation. Maybe it seems like they're causing the injustice. But see if you can imagine the ways that they might be experiencing difficulty. The suffering, the challenge they might be experiencing. And make a wish that they be free of the confusion, free of these seeds of struggle, of pain, suffering. Make the wish that they have the seeds of true happiness, that their minds and hearts may truly be at ease, clear, unburdened. And when you're ready, begin the Tonglen practice. Imagine that you can actually breathe in their suffering, their confusion. You can actually breathe it in, and it dissolves in your own awakened nature, in the open space of your heart. And breathing out, offering your own merit, your own positive potential, your own beneficial life circumstances, offering it. Imagine them receiving it and experiencing that well-being, that peace, that joy. A few more times, imagine that you can actually relieve their suffering and the causes of suffering. Actually offer happiness, the causes of happiness. And then finally extending out to all of the beings who have experienced the harm of patriarchy in all of its forms, past, present, and future. And when you're ready, you can breathe in, imagine actually being able to relieve all of their suffering. And breathe out, offering your own beneficial merit, your own seeds of happiness and freedom, connection to practice, compassion, a hug, a listening ear, offering, and imagine them receiving it. A few breaths like this. One final cycle. Breathing in, imagine them completely relieved, freed from the suffering and the seeds of suffering, all the causes of suffering. And breathing out, imagine experiencing, receiving all of the seeds of ease, well-being, happiness. And imagine everyone resting in this place of basic goodness, well-being, wisdom, compassion, ease. And then letting go of the visualization, just resting again with that natural movement of your breath. Letting go of any effort, just being present. Just being with this simple experience of being alive. Maybe there's a sense of presence, of clarity. Sometimes we call this open awareness. Just this simple knowing, this simple quality of cognizant wakefulness, awareness. And then we conclude with a dedication. May the practice we have done today truly bring benefit, truly bring freedom from the seeds, the causes, all of the harm of patriarchy, all the ways that it tendrils through our society. May all beings be free of the confusion, the suffering, the pain. May they awaken completely and experience their own enlightened nature. Thank you for your practice. Feel free to be in touch if you have questions.